All right, family, how y'all doing today? Back at it again on the channel. Got a nice little show laid out for you guys today. We're gonna get into a little bit of the Bitcoin price chart action, along with us talking a little bit about Shiba and the developments that they are bringing to the table. With that all being said, let's go ahead and get on into it, guys. Let's run it. Now, before we talk about anything, let's go ahead and look at the Dixie, because we always got to keep our eye on this DXY. Whatever the dollar does, you will see it show into these markets. Now, recently, at the very least, it's not showing as much into these crypto markets. That's all thanks to my man, Sam Bankman-Fried. He fried everybody else's economy up. I ain't gonna say the economy, but their wallets have all been just destroyed. If you had any money into the FTT token or the FTX exchange as a whole, or any of its sister companies that branch off from the main company of FTX, then you lost some money, and that is pretty sad to hear. But trust and believe, the crypto markets will recover from such a loss. It always has, and it always will. Why? Because blockchain technology is the future. Now, even though the dollar is looking bearish, we don't see Bitcoin doing too much of a bullish outlook. It had a small little upkick, and it just been sitting inside of this little trading liquidity pool. And that's okay. That's okay. We could see a break out of here, or we could drop down to a little further below, down to the 13,500 or down to the 11,500 range. With that being said, you got to take these charts day by day. And anything that I talk about up here, don't take it as financial advice. This is nothing but entertaining, educational information, food for thought for your ears. So please take it with a grain of salt. And with that being said, let's go ahead and move on. Now we're going to get into these charts right here, talking about Shiba, everybody's favorite meme coin out there. Please let me know down in the comments if you hold Shiba. And if you hold Shiba, what is your position on Shiba as far as how many tokens that you actually own, if you have any at all? Now, the crypto market sector as a whole is still a baby compared to like the Nasdaq or the S&P 500. It's less than $1 trillion into the entire crypto markets, while a company like Apple alone, one of the highest companies in the Nasdaq, it has over $1 trillion into that one company alone. But there's multiple companies under the crypto asset sector. And Shiba Inu is taking it by storm. Back in 2020, all the way up to 2021, it did incredible gains of profits for whoever invested into it at its all-time low. A total of 4,333 times multiplier to your money, which is crazy. Now, as we see where Shiba Inu is sitting at now, is sitting at a relative floor. We've dropped back here at the bottom back in July, and we ran up a little bit and we fell right back down, a little dead cat bounce. That was off the backs of Bitcoin and this small little rally. But now, since Bitcoin has fell through the floor and is looking to even do further selling down towards the bottom side, what does that actually put Shiba? Now, if you ask me, time in the markets beat time in the markets anyways. And even if you got in Shiba right here when it was, when it only had lost roughly 50% of its gains rather than a total of 90% of its gains. Even if you was all the way up here, you got into Shiba and it fell. Yeah, it would have fell from that period. It would have fell quite a bit, 70 something percent, but that's okay because it always finds its way back up to the top, and it will pass all-time highs depending on whether or not this company can last. And that's what we're going to talk about today. What utilities does Shiba Inu have for its users in today's market? Now, just a month ago, Shiba Eternity hit a major milestone globally. For those of you who don't know, Shiba Eternity is the mobile game for Shiba Inu. It's a card-based game, something like a Yu-Gi-Oh style of play. and it's pretty fun. It's pretty fun. Shiba Inu, well, Shiba Eternity has been probably the most anticipated release by the Shiba Inu workforce. In accordance with some experiences, the appliance made its debut. The appliance made its debut on the top 20 video games records of Apple's apps retail on the day it turned obtainable. I hate the way they be wording things. So the day it came out, it pretty much got top 20 video games. It instantly beat a record. The day it turned obtainable. Even every week after its launch, the Shiba Inu Eternity handed a major obtain threshold of 100,000. Eternity has now been downloaded by over 250,000 people. The workforce has destroyed over 100 bugs simply this month. Just this month, now the sport has achieved one other main milestone. It is a high 10 recreation on the planet record. High 10. Now, look, I'm not going to get too much into this article. You can read it up here on Shiba Inu News. But the game is pretty fun. It brings utility. It's supposed to have a burning mechanism inside the game later on down the line when the Shibarium network does come out, and we will get into what Shibarium actually is. Another thing we will get into is a passive income opportunity for you today. If you want to skip the video and go ahead and see what it is we're talking about, we have a link down below. That being said, let's go ahead and move on. Now, not only does Shiba Inu have the game out as utility for everybody to actually play the game and using the Shiboshi NFTs as avatars in the game, not saying you get the NFTs themselves, not yet at least, that could be developments down the line, but those dogs, they pretty much are the NFTs that are getting used in the game. So Shiba Inu mystery user burns nearly 52 million Shiba tokens. The burns in Shiba are ridiculous. It's the thing about cryptocurrencies and how they pretty much undercut fiat currencies. Fiat currencies are inflationary. We're dealing with inflation in our economy right now, and all the economies around the world. Everybody's dealing with inflation. That's due to them constantly printing money. Well, crypto is the opposite because they burn their tokens instead, which makes the rest of those tokens more and more rare. The more you print, the less rare it is. If you have one diamond, it's way more rare than having 100 diamonds, because then anybody can have a diamond in the neighborhood if there's 100 of them just floating around. But if it's just that one, then that's a rare piece of stone right there. So you kind of get the analogy that I'm trying to bring. The less coins you have, the more it should boost price up, depending on if the demand is still high at the same time. Now with Shiba, it aligns with Shiba Inu track burner should burn. A mysterious consumer has burned 51.7 million tokens in a single transaction. One another handle burned a bit of over 1 million tokens, bringing the whole quantity of Shiba burned within the final 24 hours to 53.08 million. Now, this is really nothing when you put it on the backs of Shibarium and what it is that Shibarium is going to bring to the table for SHIB. It is estimated to be burning roughly 111 trillion tokens yearly. And with Shiba already going through half of its quadrillion total tokens that it had not in circulation, but just had all together, it was a quadrillion tokens. I don't know if they're all in circulation, but either way, half of them already been burned. And with Shibarium coming out, speeding up that process, that means a more explosive price actions in the future for Shibarium. Like I said, do your own research, don't take my word for it. You can also look at this article here on Shiba Inu News. Now, moving forward, Shiba Inu released big updates for $1 trillion market. Will SHIB rocket to $1.50? Everybody's been saying $1 SHIB, $1 SHIB. That's like that golden. It's the goal. The ultimate goal is $1. Would it happen anytime soon? I personally don't think so. I believe Shiba is a hold for the next 10 to 20 years. But if it was to ever hit that $1, however many Shiba tokens you do have right now would boost substantially. It'll bring like a nice profit to your pockets. I'm not saying to go and buy it. I'm just letting you know the math behind it. Now, Shiba Inu team unveils new concept art for its SHIB, the Metaverse Dunes Hub. So not only do they have a game, not only are they having the Shibarium Layer 2 network coming out for the massive burns that goes on day to day, month to month, year to year, but they also have a metaverse project that is coming out. So that's a total of 3 different utilities that you can use as a person, as an everyday consumer. 3 different utilities at your disposal, and that's not even all of them. That's not even including SHIB the website. It's a website which is under the SHIB ecosystem that you can go through and burn the Shiba Inu tokens yourself and get incentives off of that as well. So technically, you can add that into the mix and say that's 4 that I just gave you. Now,
if you're ready to earn an extra $200 to $3,000 per day in passive income, just like the Run Guys do every single day, then like this video, subscribe to the channel, then click the link in the description of this video to learn the Run Guys' #1 way to start earning passive income online with crypto today.
That spurred by this and other recent bullish announcements, SHIB could be posed for a massive surge. It really could break out to the moon. The Shiba Inu team has shared another bullish update for the dog-themed meme coins upcoming virtual reality world, SHIB, the Metaverse. In an update from SBI and MV, the official Twitter handle for updates on the Metaverse development, the team shared that new concept arts for Dunes, one of the digital locations that will play a vital role in the project. From the concept art, the location is to be a cartoonist scenic oasis of sort with glitzy, high-raised buildings and cooling waters. It's a little picture of what it is they talking about here. This is just what the metaverse will look like. It's a concept art, so it's not necessarily 100%, but it looks pretty good if you ask me. They got people on the parachute and stuff. I wonder what's going to be going on in this metaverse. It would be awesome. Absolutely awesome. Imagine being in this metaverse and using your Shiba coins to buy merchandise for yourself in the metaverse. There's another utility that could be coming in the works, and if you want to know if it is coming in the works or not, all I gotta say is do your own due diligence. Now, like I said, I did have an opportunity for you guys at the end of the video. Now, if you would like to hit this link in the descriptions, it will bring you to a page that looks just like so. Put in your best email address and you will get to see an opportunity for yourself for an all-in-one business app and mint a Run Pass crypto NFT for free. By having this Run Pass crypto NFT, you also get the chance and whitelisted to mint one of their Bull Runner NFTs. So you pay in to get to this club, you get the all-in-one online business app, and then you get 2 NFTs on top of it, all while you're at the bottom of the market. So you already know what that means. If one of these Run Pass is worth 10 Ethereum base price at the bottom of the market, then it will be roughly worth, well, let's see how much Ethereum is as of right now, guys. Ethereum is sitting at just a little bit over $1,200. So 10 of those, you're sitting at $12,000 per Run Pass. You'll get that for free for paying $1,000 to join the club today. It doesn't seem like too bad of a deal. You instantly get a business software for yourself to make that money back. You also get the Run Pass crypto NFT that gets you that money back and then some in the form of an asset that you can then do whatever you please with it. The asset will be worth $12,000, and that only scales from there because whatever you list it at is what you're going to sell it at, and you're getting that for free along with another Bull Runner NFT. Not only that, but the utility that this website brings you, the software, is a website builder, sales funnels, email autoresponder, e-commerce store, private memberships, appointments, customer relation management. You know, you got the affiliate marketing program. They have a whole store for you guys, and I will not get into it. Matter of fact, let's get a little sneak peek right here, everybody. Sneak peek moment. You can't see my password. Not only that, but you have a social network app coming out, a metaverse game coming out, a store with merchandise coming out as well, all with you being an affiliate for everything under the marketing brand. Become a bull runner with us today as you put in your best email and drop it down in the box. Turn that bearish red bar green for us today and come join in on the poop deck. With that being said, I enjoyed everybody who stick down to the end of this video. I hope you all are having a blessed life, and let's go ahead and live our lives to its fullest. Thank you.
Let's get it. Hop off a 16 passenger, ditch a D5, no, that's not a challenger. Big one. I keep some members with me in the fridge, get coat seats, they some cannibals. Eaters. They like to get geek, drink a whole bottle, wake up and repeat. Damn. She took a look, mixed it with the chill out. Now she say she seeing 3D. Wow. I go in the jungle and they got a coat, I bet I come out with a mean. Do this shit for the fam, cause this shit bigger than me. Color stones in my infinity lane, and in the factory masterpiece. I call him twin, could that be my brother? We got the same roller, he matching me. Nah, for real.
Water on me like the sun, some carrots, some pointers. All these commas, I won't fumble. Me go gunners out the jungle, buy it all, plug up front of nigga, cake on.